Hello, Aldo Figueroa here. In this video, I'm going to show you how you could do a screen recording using this time a Mac, using the built-in software that is found on your Mac computer. What I'm trying to do within these series of videos, I want to create a reference video that I'm going to be able to bring into Maya so we could work so that we have a reference when working with animation, with character animation. So my first step is to create a reference video. And what I have right here, I'm already at the YouTube site and I'm at the page for Kevin Perry. He created this really great reference video, 100 Ways to Walk. So I definitely want to give a shout out to Kevin Perry. Thank you so much for making this video available. Now, I don't need the entire video. I just need a section because the first step was to capture a reference video. Then I'm going to bring it into Photoshop so I could export a series of images at the frame rate that I need and also to crop them as well so that it's only the video that I need. Then we'll be able to bring that reference images and bring them into Maya so that we have our reference video. So let's go ahead and get started. First step, we need to capture this. I'm going to go ahead and play this just so we could see what we have. Again, Kevin did this really great video, different types of walk cycles. And so we're going to be able to use this as our reference. I already have QuickTime in my dock right here, but oftentimes QuickTime isn't there by default. I'm going to click on this little spyglass up on the top right-hand corner. And you can see I was already looking up QuickTime. And I'm just going to delete that and just type in QuickTime Player. It fills it in. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And now we have QuickTime Player. If I look on the top left over here, QuickTime Player is playing. It's application right here. I'm going to go to the file and I want to select new screen recording. We have a couple of options right here. Over here on the far left, these are only to capture a screen, a selected window, or portion. This does a screen capture. I don't want that. I want to record an area. You could either record your entire screen or a selected portion. Right now, I have selected portion selected, and you can see I already have this overlay of the area that I want to record. There are options right here that you're able to do. If I want to save this, it's going to save it directly to your QuickTime Player, or you could tell it to save directly to your desktop. I'm going to select that option. Timer, I don't want a timer. I don't need audio, so I'm going to tell it none. And right here is the other options: show floating thumbnails, remember last selection, show mouse clicks. Now I could just leave those. That's gonna be fine for right now. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell it to record. And what it's doing, it's recording this area right here. So I'm going to go ahead and let this play. We could see some of these walk cycles. We have a ballerina. And now we have this cowboy. Those are really fun. Here's a SWAT one. And let's see, one more, clown. Great. After this one, to stop your recording, up on top on your top bar right here, there's this little stop button. I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and that stops your a QuickTime recording. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and let me go ahead and open up a file window. Let's see, let's go and create a new file window. And on my desktop, I have lots of different videos right here. What we should see is that we now have this screen recording. It's labeled screen recording with the time. I'm going to go ahead and double click on it. And you can see right here within QuickTime, I could play it and we have this little screen recording. So that's when I was going around. Now, one of the things that I definitely need to do, let me go ahead and pause this. Let me go into the window, the information, and I want to see the movie inspector because I want to point out that for this file, it's encoded at 60 frames per second. When I bring this, I could try to bring this file into Maya. If I have a different frame rate, if I'm working at 60 frames per second, you could bring this in and you'll be good. But for my animation, I'm going to be animating at 24 frames per second. When I bring this file in, it's going to keep it still at 60 frames and it's going to slow it down. I don't want that. So the next step, what I'm going to be doing, and in my next video, I'm going to bring in this file into Photoshop. We are going to crop it further some more so that we get nice and tight right here. We're going to then export a series of images at 24 frames per second. But within Photoshop, we're also going to select a series of images. Say maybe this teenage hooligan, where I just want where he's going to make a contact either with his left foot and then ends it with his left foot. I just need a cycle. I just need a small area. So we're going to do that within Photoshop in the next video. So step one, make sure that you have a video that you could use, such as this. And in the next video, we'll start using Photoshop to do all those different things. Crop it, uh, make sure that we only have that one frame, that one cycle, excuse me, and then we'll export a series of images. All right, I'll see you in the next video.